Eltham. You're at the Sabre Dome, home with Sabre Nations and your Southern Sabres. We've got 5 minutes.
Welcome back to the Sabre Dome for the second half of our Sunday afternoon doubleheader NBL1 action. It's the men's turn. It's the Southern Sabres taking on the Eltham Wildcats. My name is Jamie Hamilton and I am joined by 340 game NBL legend Adam Ballinger. Adam, thank you very much.
Nice round number. Good to be here. I don't know where else I'd want to be on a Sunday afternoon like this.
It is a beautiful day in the Bayside of Melbourne, but there's nowhere else I would rather be than calling
maybe a few other places,
some NBL1 action. It's the 18th placed Sabres against the 17th placed Wildcats. Both teams really looking for a win to kickstart their season. The Sabres coming off a tough loss last night at the hands of the Ringwood Hawks, 96-73. Dave Barlow and Reece Carter both returning last night. Barlow providing 15 points and 4 rebounds in 26 minutes. He is not suiting up tonight, or this afternoon. Reece Carter doing a little bit of everything. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks in just 19 minutes of action. That's a handy stat line to have.
Not bad at all.
And then, of course, the big news coming out of this week from the Sabres camp, Ryan Beastie joining the squad, a 6'5" forward out of Regis University, Colorado, last night making his debut. 14 points and 4 rebounds. Not too bad for your first game.
No, not at all. Was he? How did that come about? Has he been here, or is he just show up in the country? Did he just come back from school?
He is a Newcastle native. Played his junior ball out in Newcastle, representing New South Wales and state championships a bit, and finished up his college career, and the Sabres snatched him up.
Got him up. Good signing.
As we take a look at the starters for this afternoon's clash for the Sabres, Badish and Pantelis. Kingsley Box, after his amazing performance last week, gets inducted into the starting lineup. Jaden Weldon, and then Beastie as well. And for the Wildcats, Adam Doyle, Simon Bradbury, and then Waldron, McKay, and the excitement machine that is Josh Sykes.
Well, it's time to test the waters here in the Superdome.
I've got here for my key matchup this afternoon, Reese Carter and Adam Doyle.
Sounds like no one here. How about Sabres fans?
Adam Doyle, the two NBL veterans going head-to-head. Carter coming off the bench today, but having a strong game last night and looks to carry that momentum in this afternoon's matchup against one of the best two-way players in the league in Adam Doyle. It is loud in here.
They like to pump that music
very
pretty
loud.
Adam Doyle is just playing with the Sixers over the last couple of seasons.
The Adelaide 36ers. Yeah. Limited minutes, but one of those glue guys that Coach Joey Wright loves. Did you ever play under Coach Joey Wright?
No, played against him a lot. He was a pretty fierce coach.
There's a reason he's been coaching for so long.
Yeah.
Wildcats have the ball to start. Foul called in the paint early. That's going on Kingsley Box. Wildcats have the ball on the baseline. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Doyle looking to inbound. Sabres playing some great defense, making it really hard. Doyle kicks it up the top, steps into a three, no good. And the Sabres come up with the ball. Good defense to start.
I'm anxious to see if Kingsley gets off to a good start again this weekend like he had last week.
Great move there. Oh, and again, goes up. Good defense. Strong finish. Pantelis. Doyle gets ahead of steam, kicks it out. And Doyle gets it back. Kingsley Box on him. There's a switch. Doyle likes to look at this mismatch, takes it all the way. Great finish out of Doyle. That stop-start, quick first step, takes it all the way to the ring. Corner three, shots up, no good. He's a quick start here to start this men's game. Sykes inside, likes what he sees. Too easy there for Josh Sykes, 6'11" forward. Kingsley Box, the give and go, wide open layup.
Good cut there. That was, I think Eltham's really tapped into guarding that three-point shot, and you're going to give up some backdoor cuts like that.
Sabres playing good defense, but fouls called off the ball. It's going on Zach Pantelis. That's his first personal foul. Sabres coming in full of confidence. Coach Cooper Brown really going for this young lineup to start and bring the veterans off the bench. But like he's been doing all season, installing a lot of confidence in his players. Big Simon Bradbury, just no match for him. Great passing there. Kingsley Box, great finish off the beautiful dish by Jaden Weldon.
Nice dish. Is Bradbury, he's big, 215. What's that? Is that 7 foot?
That's over 7. Oh, it's around 7 foot.
Jeez, they got some big boys out there, don't
Strong move to the ring there.
Front line is 7 foot and 6'11". Jeez.
Yeah, that Ben Waldron spinning to the ring. Jaden Weldon whistled for the foul. Not happy with it, but Waldron will go to the line to shoot too. You know you've got height when you've got your 6'11" man not even needing to go into the lane to get some rebounds.
Yeah, that's a big squad. That's NBL height.
Hits the back end of the free throws. Wildcats take a 1-point advantage, 7-6 early in the first. Weldon, great pass there. Jamie Badish in motion. These young Sabres definitely play with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, it's growing every weekend. You can, no one's afraid to step up and shoot that
Great
three-point
hands
shot.
inside. 2-on-1 here. Another great pass, Jaden Weldon. And Kobe, Kingsley Davis, excuse me. Kingsley Box, wow. Finishes at the rim. Just like that, the Sabres take advantage, 11-7. Overpowered, too strong there. Thought about it, drives in, kicks it back out. Kingsley Box, no good, a bit short there. Jeremy McKay, 3-on-1. Behind the back pass, goes baseline, and a foul's called. And that's a bit unlucky there, Zach Pantelis. 2 early fouls on him, he knows. And he heads straight to the bench.
I think there'll be much fatigue. They played last night, didn't they?
They did.
That's a tough turnaround as a midday game after a game the night before.
We noticed in the fourth quarter of the women's game, some of the younger girls really started to fatigue a bit, and it's not necessarily what cost them in the end, but it's what really blew out that lead.
Yeah, that's
17 points.
less than 24 hours. That's like when you're under 12s playing playing game after game in one
Josh
day.
Sykes, no foul called there, gets his own rebound, uses his power, finishes with the left hand. Josh Sykes, he's foul called on the drive there. Jaden Weldon's going to go to the line. Josh Sykes whistled with the foul there. Josh Sykes averaging 11.7 points, 6.8 rebounds, 2 assists and 2 blocks.
Jeez.
Second in the league in blocks, just behind Danga Kuth.
He certainly looks long and athletic. You can tell that just by watching him.
He definitely is an excitement machine. Weldon misses the first free throw. Misses the back end. Bradbury pulls down the board. Doyle slows things down. Calling direction there, back to McKay. Shot clock ticks down to 5. Doyle heaves up a 3, and it's no good. Simon Bradbury doesn't even have to jump to get the rebound, but he misses the putback. And Carter has it, his first minutes of the game. Match up on Doyle here. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Weldon has it, slows things down. Shot clock ticks down to single figures. Calls for the screen, and it comes. Double team into the corner, and the ball bounced on the line. Wildcats playing good defense there. Sabres can't quite make the most of it.
Yeah, we'll see if the length of Eltham bothers the Sabres over the course of this game.
Weldon defending Doyle. Bradbury has it. There's a mismatch inside. Double teamed. Ignores the cut through. Sabres playing great defense. Shot clock ticks down. Shots up on the buzzer, and it's no good. And McNamara offense. McKay misses the putback. Carter dropping dimes, but it's blocked from behind. Josh Sykes. Wildcats pushed in transition, and Carter gets his hand in there. Good read. Very up and down so far. Not a lot of defense being played.
No, there's a great. I was going to say there's a great pass by Reese, but it was stifled by Sykes at that weak side block. You can tell why he leads the league or second in the league.
Inbound to Sykes. Into corner. Doyle misses the three. Another turnover. Another soft turnover early by the Sabres. Cody Davies whistled for the foul there.
That's McKay's second steal in the backcourt. He's active. He's not quite as tall as the other two bigs out there for him, but, man, he seems to be the most active. He's definitely the strongest.
Sabres in the bonus early. McKay goes to the line. Looking to make the most of this early foul advantage. Two easy front court steals and then just too many soft fouls. Foul count 5-1 early. Davies drives in. Doesn't matter about the bigs, but he dishes it off. Cal McNamara. Good finish inside. Love that drive by Kobe Davies. Not intimidated by the massive front court that the Wildcats have. Sykes has it. Mismatch here on Davies. Drives in.
Oh, that's an
Foul's
elbow.
called and the foul. Josh Sykes just powering through, and Cal McNamara is a bit worse for wear.
Yeah, he caught an elbow right to the
elbow,
face. Yeah,
right
that's
in the temple.
That's a tough hit. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not bleeding over his eye or something like that. Like a couple stitches on things like that.
He's going to take a seat, and Pantelis comes back on. He's already got 2 fouls. Coach Cooper Brown putting a lot of confidence in his young forward to stay out of foul trouble. Tough when you're missing Dave Barlow and Sam McDaniel. Bit of size gone. Pass is tipped. Sabres are going to keep it.
Coming in for the Sabres, Big Gabs.
Gabs comes on for his first minutes of the game. Beastie takes a seat. Sabres ball on the baseline, finds Kingsley box. One dribble inside, hits that mid-range J. That looked good.
Yeah, he's talented. That's composed, catches it, takes one dribble for a nice mid-range pull-up. There's plenty of guys around him, but he knows where he can get his shots off.
Josh Sykes driving in, using his size. Foul's called and the basket. He's just too strong. Foul's called on Nick Gabs. Coach Cooper Brown not too happy there. Thought there might have been a travel.
How many points a game is Sykes scoring?
11.7. 11.7 points, 6.8 rebounds. 2 assists, 2 blocks.
I don't know. It should be, looking at him, you think he'd be scoring quite a bit more than that again.
Loose ball here, Sabres keep possession. Kobe Davies steps straight into that 3. That looked good from the second it left his hands. Sabres take back the lead, 18-16, 3.5 left in the first quarter. Doyle has it, defended by Kingsley Box. Screen comes. Offensive rebound there, Adam Doyle. Kicks it to the wing, 45, no good. And the Sabres are going to keep possession. Josh Sykes playing very physical down low. Ovi Magbagor comes on for his first minutes for the Wildcats. Carter has it. Now Davies. Pantelis almost loses it. Carter using his veteran experience to keep control of that ball. Steps into a 3. Just rims out, and he's come up a bit short. Doyle, too quick, gets a hand in there. Wildcats keep it, no good. Magbagor pulls down the offensive board, uses his size, just rims out, gets another O board. Josh Sykes thought about it, drives in, and he throws it down! Big
Nice
Josh
take.
Sykes.
Yeah, it's moves like that you would think he's
Great
scoring.
move there. Goaltending not called. Kobe Davies gets the offensive board. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's called on Justin Ava for the Wildcats. Sabres bench not too happy there. Definitely thinks there should have been a goaltending call, and it's hard to argue with them.
Yeah, I think that was an easy miss on that call. But I was saying before with Sykes, that great move, that straight-up two-hand dunk, things like that, you should be around 20 a game, I would think. Easy buckets like that, you should be getting plenty of those a game.
They share it around a bit. He's 11.7. You've got Ben Waldron averaging 13. Adam Doyle averaging 17.5. Mackay averaging 11.
Yeah, that's 4 in double figures.
Plenty of ball movement going on there. Davies hits the back end. And then the Sabres bench getting a warning. Plenty of talk going on early. Anyway, back to the action. 2.5 left in the first quarter. Sabres have a 1-point advantage. 19-18. Takes a step inside 3 and it's no good, and Davies pulls down the board. Got his head up there. Carter has it. Goes left, goes right. Great pass there, back to Davies, who drives in full of confidence, puts up the right hand, Jay. No good. McBeggar pulls down the board, and Doyle pushing it in transition. Reese Carter gets nice hands in there, and then Sykes steals it right back. And then Ben Waldron puts it in. Easy turnovers in the front court, really killing the Sabres early. Good drive in, left-hand finish is no good. Doyle has a 2-on-3 here. Loses control, kicks it out to the 45. Great passing there, strong defense. Ovi Magmagor, too easy, he's too big, too strong. And then Jamie Badish, transition 3, he steps right into that.
Very quick, couple of passes up the court and straight up into the 3.
These young Sabres definitely have plenty of confidence. Nice pass there into the paint, turn around, fade away, no good. Tick just under a minute here, scores locked at 22 apiece. Carter drives in. Foul's called there, and he comes up a bit short.
Looks like he might have tweaked an ankle or a knee or something on that play.
Justin Ava whistled for the foul there. That's his second. Carter's definitely been in the wars here early. Doesn't quite seem to be at 100%.
Yeah, he's probably not. He rarely are, but he was trying to get the foul there, and he accomplished that. But hopefully, he didn't come up worse for wear.
Carter at the line, averaging 10.7 points. Hits the first. Sabres take the lead back, 23-22. And he hits them both, and he's going to hobble off. Kingsley Box comes back in. And Carter going straight to the end of the bench. He doesn't look too happy. Sabres coming out in a press, slowing down the Wildcats a bit. Big screen there set. Wide open, deep 2, no good. Box pulls down the rebound. Great move there, no good. Nick Gabsch.
Not too concerned about holding the ball for a last shot. You might get 3 or 4 more shots before the end of the quarter.
Tom O'Brien slowing things down, trying to get the last shot here. Big screen set. Clock ticks down to 6. Gabsch wide open. Foul's called. Basket's going to count. Sabres are going to get it again on the baseline. Foul's called on Justin Ava, just absolutely shoving Nick Pantelis out of the way. 4 seconds left. Sabres ball on the baseline. Who are they going to? Didn't quite work out there. I'm looking for a Kingsley box corner 3 here.
I think Eltham is though too, so I don't know if we're able to get that.
Sam Whelan playing very tight defense on him. Sabres ball right in the corner.
Slip to the basket.
No foul called there. Jamie Badish not quite. That's quarter time here at the Sabre Dome. Sabres have the lead, 26-22. These young boys in orange looking pretty good so far, playing full of confidence.
Yeah, it's quick up and down like we thought it was going to be. You know, they're trying to get open threes or layups, putting a lot of pressure on Eltham. We'll see if Eltham's height is able to stop what the Sabres are doing or not. But
Wildcats shooting 38% in the first quarter. Not looking the best here. But 5 offensive rebounds in favor of the Wildcats. Same as in the women's game. Offensive rebounds really killing the Sabres early. Ovi Magbagol with 2 early offensive rebounds.
I think that's that height and athleticism coming into play for him. It's going to be really hard to keep him off the boards.
Especially with the Sabres missing a few bigs. Not the biggest side anyway. Even when they have their full squad, not the biggest. Quite often they have Dave Barlow playing the 5. Leading the way early, Josh Sykes, 12 points, 5 of 6 from the field. Well, it's easy to shoot 5 of 6 when all your baskets are coming around right under the ring.
Hey, we've got a winner, number 30 in the yellow jersey. Go and see.
And then for the Sabres, Kingsley Box,
She'll give you something really nice.
8 early points, 4 for 4 from 2. And then Jamie Badish as well, 6 points. Jaden Weldon, 5 assists in that first quarter. He's looking at a single double, just assists.
Well, Kingsley Box has been good every time we've seen him. He's always come to play, and he's offensively really skilled. I think
full of confidence as well for a youngster.
Grows and matures, and he's going to be a hell of a player.
Keep the energy high in here, Sabres fans.
Sabres have the ball to start the second quarter. Sabres going with Gabsh, O'Brien, McNamara, Box, and Badish. And a foul called without a second having ticked off the clock. Goes on Sam Whelan, playing a little bit too overzealous there on Tom O'Brien.
I don't think he did too much, but then he got the ball thrown at him too.
Drive in, kicks it out. Wide open 3. And Nick Gabsh. And another Sabre has gone down. Jamie Badish down in back of play. 5 on 4 here. And Ovi Magbagor can't quite come up with it. And the Sabres get the ball. And surely play's going to stop. And there we go, play finally does stop.
Do you see what happened? I didn't see it at all.
He went down on the rebound, his lower leg. Again.
I don't know what he's grabbing. It could be an ankle.
Jamie Badish, maybe a
hamstring, ankle. Who knows? But they're running out of players. I know that.
Beastie comes back in for the Sabres. Sabres really looking like the walking wounded here.
Yeah, Reese Carter, he limped off the court too. I doubt he's coming back in.
Carter's gone back into the change room as well. He's not on the bench at the moment. Anyway, back to the action. Drives in. Nick Gabsh, no good. Mackay pulls down the rebound. Sabres playing good defense here. Plenty of talk. Sykes has it at the top. Kicks it inside. Back out to the corner. And great defense there by the Sabres. They're going to get the turnover.
Substitution for the Wildcats. Mitch Lee and Simon Bradbury.
Josh Sykes is going to take a seat. As does Waldron. On comes Simon Bradbury. Mitch Lee as well. Sabres have the ball. Nick Gabsch has it at the elbow, steps back behind three. He's loving that shot. Full of confidence. And the lead has ballooned out to double digits for the Sabres, 32-22. Magbegor has it. Foul called off the ball here. There's a little bit going on, a little bit of extras.
Sabres foul number 14, Callum McNamara, second personal, first team foul.
He seems to be involved in all the altercations of the number, number 0 for Eltham. I think he knows what he's trying to do. And I think the refs are on to him too.
Yep, they know exactly what's going on. Wildcats ball on the baseline. Still not happy. He's wheeling. Great passing there by the Wildcats, big to big. Simon Bradbury finishing it off. Great dish there by Ovi Magbegor. Great defense there by Mackay. Gabsch has it, drives in, plenty of physicality going on. Beastie has it, kicks it out to the corner, in motion. Nick Gabsch knocks it down. Nick Gabsch looking good early.
Shooting it well.
He's up to 11 points. Whelan has the ball, looking for that mismatch inside, but they can't get it to him. Mackay, offensive foul called. Great defense there. Sabres playing with plenty of energy.
Yeah, defensively there. Moved his feet, took a shoulder to the chest.
Easy call to make there by the refs.
Yeah, you could tell offensively he was really trying to go out the basket. That's when you can get those charges.
Foul number 40 of the Wildcats, Jeremy Mackay. First personal, second team foul.
Yeah.
Weldon has it, calling directions here. Pretty stagnant. Gets the screen to him. There's a mismatch. Nick Gabsch is in motion again. No good. Tries for the foul, but it's no good.
Yeah, he did that leg kick trying to get the call like everybody does now in the NBA too.
The Reggie Miller.
Yeah, well, yeah, Reggie Miller started it. Now it's the whole league.
The James Harden. Doyle has it. Kicks it to Magbegor. Plenty of talk on defense here by the Sabres, not making anything easy. McKay has it. Step in, takes the three, no good. Big rebound there. Ryan Beastie kicks it up to box. Beastie, great pass into the corner. Weldon thought about it, drives in, right hand floater, and gets the friendly roll.
That's not easy over the outstretched hands of Bradbury. He's a big man.
McKay has it, trying to get it inside. Sabres not making anything easy, plenty of defense here. Doyle has it, thought about it, steps back, drives in, pulls up. Great shot there. That is a tough shot to find your balance in the mid-air.
Yeah, well, he's a heck of a player, especially in this league.
Weldon slows it down at the top. Gets the open lane.
Right
in the up and under.
Right at him, too. Bradbury didn't want any piece of that.
Weldon went up one way, pulled it back, went back the other way. Doyle calling directions here. Lobs it up to Bradbury. No good there. Magbegor pulls down another offensive rebound, and Doyle, he's in motion. Just rims out, and then Mackay gets the offensive rebound again.
Yeah, I like the way Mackay plays. He's all over the place. He's doing a little bit of everything.
Undersized 4, but he does not play like it.
Yeah, no, he's active.
Offensive rebound misses. Doyle gets the board. 2-on-1 here to Mackay. Mackay with the left-hand finish, and it rolls around and around and eventually drops. And Coach Cooper Brown calls a timeout. Not looking happy there at his young big. 5.5 to go in the second quarter. 9-point advantage to the Sabres. Definitely playing with a lot of energy and not taking a backward step at all. Really liking what they're doing on the defense.
Yeah, well, that youthful exuberance we talked about, they've still got it. They haven't lost that. And with all the players dropping out, it seems to be the next guy coming in is ready to go. But they are going to give up, no matter what they do. There's going to be points where they give up a few buckets down low just because of the sheer size and the ball movement. But, you know, if they can keep coming back down and moving the ball and trying to stick it back into them usually with threes, they've got a great chance.
Nick Gapsch leading the way for the Sabres, 11 points. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of him, young Nick Gapsch.
Yeah, he's having a great game.
The southpaw with all these threes flying everywhere. Josh Sykes leading the way for the Wildcats with 12. He's taking a break at the moment, though.
Yeah, he got pulled out. He had 12 in the first quarter, I think.
He played all 10 minutes. He's going to need a break at some point.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy on the bench, but a guy like that, you know, he's an import. You know, that's why I said he's averaging, 11 points a game. That's okay, but usually as an import, you're looking to, you know, improve for the next season and move up. And, you know, he's 6'11", he's athletic, he's got long arms. It looks like he should be way more dominant than he is.
He seems like the type of player who, as Jaden Weldon puts up a three and it's no good, seems like the type of player who you kind of need to slow him down at some point. He'll just keep going. He'll play all 40 minutes if he can, but he'll run himself into the ground, kind of like that Jacob Wiley for the Adelaide 36ers. You just need to...
Yeah, I don't know. He looks too relaxed to me, like he's Californian, so maybe he's just like too chilled out all the time.
He looks ready to come back in.
West Coast guys.
McNamara with the corner three. No good there. Doyle pushing it in transition. 3-on-3 fast break here. Decides to pull it back. Then he goes in himself. McKay has it in the wing. Nope. Another offensive foul there. Drops his shoulder once again. He's not happy.
That one wasn't as blatant. That was a flop, probably, but you can tell McKay, I mean, every time he gets it, he's aggressive. He's going to the rim, and those are the kind of guys you can take charges on.
He seems like he knows he's undersized, so he's trying to overcompensate with his strength. But the young Sabres bigs definitely reading the scouting report well, knowing that that's what he's going to do. He's going to try and back you down and get close to the ring. Yeah,
get to the rim by any means possible.
Weldon has it at the top, passes it off. Gapsch takes another three, and he is lighting up the game. Kingsley boxed last week. It's Nick Gapsch this week.
That's right, yeah. He's not hesitant at all. Those aren't necessarily wide open threes either.
Great defense here. Doyle has it. He's got the mismatch. Decides to take the three. Knocks it down. Cal McNamara just half a step too far away. And Weldon takes it in. McNamara, plenty of contact there. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. Whelan whistled for the foul there. Maybe a little bit extra with that after the play a few minutes ago down the other end.
I thought so too. You know, he had that 12-foot jumper, but he decided to shot fake and go in and get that foul, which is good. Although sometimes it's just inside-out pass. It's just as easy to catch and shoot from in close there.
McNamara. I don't want to say bricks the first, but that did not look good or sound good.
No, the ball might be dead after that.
Josh Sykes checks back in for the Wildcats. Let's see what he can do. Hits the second. He takes a seat and Pantelis comes back in. Four minutes to go in the second quarter. 10-point advantage the way of the Sabres. Doyle has it. Calls directions, passes it off to Whelan. Inside to McKay. And Doyle, opposite corner, goes all the way through and knocks it down. Great play there by the Wildcats.
Feeling it now.
Couldn't quite follow him through. Oh, bit of an up and under, and it's no good. Sykes pulls down the board. Doyle kicks it into McKay. He's double teamed. Great pass there, and Whelan lays it up. And Coach Cooper Brown, once again, not too happy, calls a timeout. 3.5 left in the second. 6-point advantage to the Sabres, 43-37. You're going to get that with such a young squad where they're going to have moments of brilliance and then just kind of drop off within the space of about a minute.
Yeah, the lead is slowly dwindling away, although I don't see any signs of panic or any need to panic yet from the Sabres. It's going to be a close game, I think, no matter what happens.
Definitely. Well, the Sabres really need to kind of, this first half is really where they need to build up the lead, because it's inevitable that they're kind of going to slow down toward the back end of the game, having played last night, having a tough loss over the Hawks, 96-73. Nick Gav's leading all scorers with 14 points. He's also got 2 rebounds. Jaden Weldon, 6 assists. He's dishing him off left, right, and center.
Just keep passing it to Gauch, and you'll get more assists.
Shooting percentage gone up a bit for the Wildcats, up to 46%. That's about stock standard. You'd maybe want to improve it a little bit, but when the Sabres are shooting 50% from 3, making it a bit tough. Turnover here, Whelan pushing it in transition. Mismatch inside. They're trying to get it to him. Mackay has it. Great move there, Wildcats.
He was actually yelling mismatch, too.
He's confident, he knows.
He must have heard you say it.
Triple teamed inside. Kicks it back out. Just rims out. Box almost comes up with the offensive board, not quite. Sykes has it. And Jaden Weldon, an obvious foul there. Well, you know when Sykes gets it that close to the ring that he's got one thing on his mind, and that's top 10.
Yeah,
that's top 10 play.
Probably wasn't a bad foul there. That was a good over-the-top pass, but I mean, if they're going to post up the Sabres, they're going to need to double team because they're undermatched there.
No good there with the 3, and Box comes up with the rebound. He gets it back. Oh, ooh. Josh Sykes from the weak side. That's his second block already.
The ball didn't get very far close to the rim.
We heard that smack from here. He's looking pretty happy with himself as well. Kicks it inside. Pantelis has it. Good passing there. Fumbles the pass. Shots up, no good. Sykes comes up with the rebound. Adam Doyle pulls up in transition, no good. Great D there, Doyle slowing things down. Ball's tipped from behind.
McKay
got a numbers advantage here. Adam Doyle behind the back. Nice. Oh, and Jeremy Mackay nearly finishes that and one, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Jaden Weldon called for the foul there. That's his 3rd.
Good pass by Doyle. That was behind the back pass, but I mean, sometimes they're flashy, but there are other times when it's a needed pass. That was necessary to me, yeah.
Adam Doyle, veteran in the NBL. He knows exactly what role he needs to play, and he plays it to perfection. Really that on-court leader, that on-court coach that all teams need.
Yeah, I think kind of an old-school point guard, a guy, not always necessarily looking to score, but trying to get your team into the right place at the right time.
Great ball movement here by the Sabres. Shot clock down to 5. Great move inside, no good there.
Yeah, they're going to need to finish those if they want to win the game. Doyle
has it, uses his speed, foul's called. Just rims out. Zach Pantelis whistled for the foul there. That's his 3rd as well. Foul trouble building up for the Sabres once again, just like in the women's game. And that's what you got to love about Adam Doyle. Pretty much the exact same fast break. That first time he passes it off, that time he goes, no, I'm going to take it all the way myself. He's really good at reading the situation and knowing exactly what the best thing to do is.
Yeah, he had a good option there. Sykes was in front, but I think he's probably going to try to do the alley-oop, but it never eventuated, so he just took it all the way in.
Wildcats cut the lead back to 1. 90 seconds left in the second quarter. 43-42. Sabres have the narrowest of margins. McNamara drives in, spin move, gets him with the up fake. Foul's not called, gets his own rebound. Beastie gets it again, and he puts it in. Bit of contact there, but McNamara not fazed by it. Whelan, great pass there to Doyle. Looking for that pass inside. Sykes has it. Spins, great pass out to Whelan for 3. No good there. Push it in transition. Smart play there, Sam Whelan. That big fist. Straight out of court. Sabres have it. Under a minute here, 50 seconds in the second quarter. Box has it at the top. Pulls up, thought about it. McNamara, the big man for 3. Knocks it down!
Nice. I didn't know he had that range.
Lobs up!
Ooh.
And it's no good. McNamara comes up with the board. And Kobe Davies just tiptoed on the line. Josh Sykes is looking to make the top 10 this round for NBL1. All him.
Yeah, man. I'm impressed with him, and I'm not at the same time. Whatever his stats are, they should be doubled. If you're his coach, I would think you'd be pretty frustrated. I mean, this is a guy that could dominate every play down the court.
Sykes leading the way for the Wildcats with 12 points. 2-second differential shot clock, game clock. Wildcats are going to run it down. Ball's turned over, dribbled on his own foot. Great pass fake there. Tom O'Brien. McNamara gets the turnover. He heaves it from three-quarter court. And it's no good. Half-time here at the Sabre Dome. Sabres have the lead, 50-42. That last 2 minutes was just run after run. Neither team really taking too much care of the ball. Now, if you're Coach Cooper Brown, you've got to be pretty happy with the way your young team's showing so far.
No, I think really happy. You're never going to play a perfect game, and there's certainly mistakes being made, but their work ethic is showing through here, and they're not afraid. They're not afraid.
Doyle has it at the top, into Bradbury, Mackay, strong move inside. Too strong, Jeremy Mackay.
He's active, he's all over the place.
Weldon drives in, takes on the big man, loses it out of bounds. And then it bounces off him, and the Wildcats are going to come up with possession. You got to admire that confidence to take on the big bit.
That was a tough angle. I think he extended his hands and they were at the corner of the backboard. There's literally nowhere to go.
Doyle slowing it down at the top. Sabres playing a 2-3 zone now. Kicks it to the corner. Looking inside. Mackay wants it. Inside to Sykes. Back out to Doyle. Good defense here by the Sabres. And then the big Simon Bradbury, one step inside, 3.
Yeah, steps out and hit the shot. They're making it tough, the Sabres are, with that 2-3 zone that they're running.
Weldon calling directions at the top. In the corner. Back out. Wildcats in the 2-3 zone of their own. Beastie, shots blocked by Sykes. And then Pass up to him. He keeps it in. Dish it off to Bradbury. He can't control it. Strong move, no good. Beastie with the offensive rebound. And then the corner behind the back. Beastie kicks it back up top to O'Brien. He slows things down. Shot clock at 6. Ignores the screen. Fakes the pass. Shot's no good. On the buzzer. No good. And an shot clock violation called.
Not the best offensive set. Their offensive.
Wildcats playing good scramble defense.
Yeah. The Sabres are playing a good scramble offense there too, I think.
Sykes in the corner. Bradbury has it, kicks it back. 3 in Trent, no good. Big strong rebound there. Pantelis taking it all the way. Kicks it into the corner. Kingsley box. No good. Mackay pushing it 3-on-2 here. He slows it up. Thought about it. Josh Sykes takes a step in. Knocks down the deep 2. That shot looks good, Josh Sykes.
He didn't look completely natural, but he does have a nice shot on him.
Box, wing 3, it's no good. Bradbury pulls down the board. Great pass, Adam Doyle threads the needle into Jeremy McKay.
Yeah, as a veteran pass. I mean, that pass, that's not flashy, but that was exactly where McKay needed it to turn straight and just get an easy layup. Put it anywhere else, it could have been stolen, but that was a perfect pass.
Sabres calling timeout. 4 minutes down in the third quarter. Wildcats have taken the lead, 55-53. An 8-0 run to start the third quarter.
That's not the way you want to start after the half. Cotton Eye Joe over the stereo system, coursing through my veins right now.
Sabres shooting dropped a bit to start the third quarter, shooting only 42%. Whereas the Wildcats shooting 60% inside the paint. Never mind the 17% from behind, from beyond the arc. The 60% inside looking real good. Josh Sykes leading the way with 14 points. Mackay creeping up to 12, and then Doyle with 11.
Really fast. Oh, yes.
For the Sabres, Nick Gabb still leading the way, 14 points. Ryan Beastie creeping up with 8 rebounds. So was that more of a timeout just to calm things down a little bit, just
slow down Eltham a
stay
little
on
bit.
course?
Yeah, you got to keep that ball out of the low post. The reason you're in a zone is to keep the ball away from the basket. You want them shooting over the top of it.
You get that a bit with the young sides, the slow down a little bit. Great move, Nick Gabbs takes it all the way, and a foul as well.
Fouls on number 40 of the Wildcats, Jeremy McKay.
Foul called. Jeremy McKay gets whistled for his 3rd personal foul. You get that a bit with the younger teams. Might have to burn a few more timeouts just to be like, all right, let's calm down a little bit. Don't lose our head. But then on the other end, you get great moves like that from Nick Gabbs, who just has all the confidence in the world to take on the big man and finish through the contact with the left hand.
Yeah, it was a nice finish to the left.
He hits the free throw as well. Sabres take the lead back. This is an interesting matchup here. Kobe Davies on Adam Doyle. Davies plenty confident. Mismatch inside. Foul's called. Finishes through the contact.
Another
Big
good
Simon
pass.
Bradbury.
Yeah, good pass there. Bradbury puts his arms up, posts up down there. There's not much they can do about that.
Jamie Siganini whistled for the foul there. Bradbury's going to go to the line to convert the three-point play. Wildcats take the lead back. Back and forth game here. Weldon has it at the top, kicks it to Box, back to Weldon. Drives in. Thought about it. Sykes gets his hands in there. McNamara comes up with the ball. Great pass there. And then the shot's blocked. Ben Waldron. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Sabres have it on the baseline. Where are they going? To McNamara. Doesn't even bring it down. And Sykes comes up with another rebound. Looking to get it inside. Both bigs have mismatches. Great defense here by the Sabres, not making anything easy. Travel, and it gets called. I called it before it was called. That's probably how obvious it was.
I was watching the low post. They're trying to get down to Bradbury. They're just working. They're trying to get a 3-second call on him. I thought that was what might have been called.
Both bigs definitely had mismatches there. Box has it. Deep three. And it's short. And Waldron gets the rebound. Takes it all the way. Foul is called on McNamara. I'm a big fan of someone getting the rebound and taking it all the way themselves.
Yeah, it's become more common now for sure.
But then that's on the Sabres to stop the ball.
Yeah, you've got to slow down that ball and make a couple passes. But I think McNamara there is he's a little bit under. I mean, out. You can tell his youth and what he's doing. But
Definitely,
he's not backing down from anyone.
And that's a testament to Coach Cooper Brown and the confidence that him and the veterans in the team as well. You can see on the bench Carter getting up and really trying to encourage his team, and Barlow, pulling the young pigs aside and instilling that confidence in them, and it's definitely working. Gabs for three. He's picking up where he left off in the first half. And then that's a result of the confidence that they get instilled in them. They have the confidence to take any shot they want and know it's going to drop. Great pass. Throws that you can't throw anything at the big man's legs. And the Wildcats are going to keep possession. 6 seconds on the shot clock.
Great hustle. I think there's 3 Sabres on the floor without one single Eltham guy going down to the...
You'd love seeing that. Four minutes to go in the third quarter. Wildcats with a 1-point advantage, 60-59. Kingsley Box taking a rest. O'Brien checks back in. Almost coming up with the turnover on the inbound, and 3 Sabres going to help young Jaden Weldon up. It's a testament to what you said before about the camaraderie and the friendship that these guys all have. Sykes has it at the top. Shot clock sticking down. It's down to 2. And Beastie with the block and the shot clock violation. Great defensive possession there by the Sabres.
Yeah, just outworked Eltham in every position there on the defensively.
Golden has it, kicks to Gab. She thought about it, takes a step back, and just rims out. Pantelis nearly pulls down the offensive board. But Doyle's pushing it, gets downhill. Great defense. Nope, foul's called. Foul gets called on Jaden Weldon. Doesn't quite have position there. That's his 4th personal foul. And Sabres guard rotation is definitely depleting. Weldon's going to take a seat. Kingsley Box checks back in. Doyle to the line to shoot 2.
That hurts. Weldon's playing really well, and he's the guy that's diving all over the floor too. He's doing a bit of everything. He can't do anything with the bench though.
Doyle misses the second. 2-point advantage to the Wildcats. O'Brien, big long pass to Pantelis. Pantelis fakes one way, drives in. Great pass there, and Ryan Beastie finishing it off. Great passing there by the Sabres bigs. Doyle directing traffic. Sykes has it. Drives in. He likes that. No good there. Magbagor pulls down another offensive board. He's up to 7. Doyle drives in. He's got the mismatch on Beastie. Great defense there. What a finish, Adam Doyle. That's a great finish. Plenty of contact there. Throws it over his head. Great pass there. Pantelis knocks down the deep 2. And the scores are locked once again, 63 apiece. What a game we have on our hands here. There's a mismatch there. Bradbury kicks it. Mid-range jump shot. Great shot there. Ben Waldron. That's a nice move. Kingsley box from 3 from the corner. No good. Pantelis nearly pulls down the offensive board. Josh Sykes, big man running the lane all himself.
Tech.
And a technical foul called there for the flop.
I don't know.
I like the tech foul for flopping.
I do too.
But you know what? I'm gonna back up the refs on that. That was a good call. No, that was a good call.
When in doubt, I guess, yeah, throw it out. Let's get flopping out of there. So much action in this game, though. They are not taking 4 or 5 seconds off the clock before someone's putting up a shot. I think that's good. I mean, if you're the Sabres and looking to get other players into this system, it's a, other guys come from other clubs will probably look at the way they play and think, I want to play there too. This is a fun way to play basketball.
And most of these guys, Sabres juniors growing up, coming through the VJBL system into Big V, to the youth league, and then into the NBL1. Whilst a lot of other teams, they go out hunting the superstars, they bring in anyone. I really feel like you feel like you're a part of the club, and then you can see when you're growing up, when you're starting in your under 12s.
Yeah, there's something to look forward to if you can put in the work.
Doyle hits both of those free throws. The technical foul called on Ryan Beastie. Maybe he wasn't quite aware of how strict we are of flopping, having just come from Regis University. Sykes inside to McKay. Great defense played down low there. Nothing worth doing there. They eventually get into Bradbury, and a shot clock violation. Great defensive possession there, the Sabres.
Just their work level right now is very high. They're making things happen not because of they're in the right position or because of anything other than just hard work. Wildcats
really looking to make the most of the mismatch inside, but the Sabres recognizing that as a corner 3, no good. Kingsley box pulls down the rebound, takes a second, misses the 3. Doyle has it, driving in, lobs it over the top. Mackay, nice finish inside. Great pass there, Adam Doyle.
Yeah, good pass. You can tell they played together for a while. I think they kind of knew, both those guys knew that was going to happen.
Doyle up to 6 assists. Kobe Davies hits the ground hard. Nick Gapsch picks the pocket and then dives on the floor to get it. And his Sabres teammates on the bench are very happy with what they're seeing.
They look to be playing harder defensively after that halftime. I don't know what the halftime speech was, but maybe there was a concerted effort to really get into them defensively, and they're all over the place on defense.
Wildcats still have a lead. It's at 6 now, 69-63. Just over a minute left in the third quarter, but just like you said, feels like Sabres have a bit of the momentum now.
Yeah.
They've got the crowd behind them. They're diving on the loose balls. Yes, there was the tech foul, but you could definitely argue that the Sabres have the momentum out of that, as Adam Doyle hits a deep 3. Doesn't matter what I say.
There goes the momentum.
Adam Doyle can hear me.
There goes the momentum.
Absolute dagger there. Pantelis drives in, kicks it to O'Brien. Great pass there, but it's tipped. And Sykes taking it all the way. Foul's called, just rims out there. And Coach Cooper Brown is not happy with Tom O'Brien.
He did. Sykes had it, and he was kind of pushing off with that other hand, but he got 3/4 of the court and 2 dribbles to the hoop.
He's definitely is a long man, Josh Sykes. 14 points for his name. Make it 15. Leads now out to double digits for the Sabres.
All right, he's a lefty, too. Jeez.
So, just like I said in the women's game, so many lefties out here. Wildcats on an 11-0 run at the moment. 10-second differential between shot clock, game clock. Trying to run down the clock here a bit. O'Brien. Great pass there. Inside to Beastie. Ooh, bit of a jump hook there.
Yeah, that's a tough finish over Bradbury.
That's a nice finish there. Game clock down to 9. Doyle, he looks like he's going to take the last shot. He's got a mismatch here. Pantelis on him, kicks it to the corner. Great defense there. Doyle just gets it up in time, and it's no good. 3/4 time here at the Sabre Dome. Wildcats have a 9-point advantage, 74-65. An 11-0 run there to finish the quarter before the last shot there by Beastie. 11-0 run there for the Wildcats. Just when I said that the Sabres have the momentum, they went on that little run.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty unlucky. Their effort was at 100% full-out effort, but they didn't. They got unlucky. They weren't coming up with some of the dives on the floor and stuff like that. And they're down, but not for lack of effort. And like we were talking about that fatigue, it could be making a factor, becoming a factor right now.
Definitely coming in now. Nick Gabsch leading the way for the Sabres with 20 points. And then for the Wildcats, Adam Doyle, 19 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. He's doing a little bit of everything. Josh Sykes, 16 points, 7 rebounds as well.
Number 7's got 2.
They tend to stay single-digit deficit going into the fourth quarter. It's definitely attainable.
Yeah, and especially with the amount of threes they take. You know, it could be a couple of times up and down the court that they're back in this game. But especially when you're already tired, to fight back takes even more effort. So we'll see if they have it in them.
If anyone's going to do it, though, it's these young kids with all this ridiculous amounts of energy and never say die attitude. They're not going to drop their heads at all. They're going to run out these last 10 minutes. And then for the Wildcats, definitely have the size advantage, but the Sabres have definitely been they're aware of the mismatch inside, and they're doing everything that they can to not let the bigs get it inside, and that probably shows by Adam Doyle leading the way, leading the scoring with 19 points.
Yeah, they're running that defensively. They're switching a lot, and they are getting caught with the smaller guards on the big men down low.
Sabres have the ball to start the fourth quarter. 65-74 in favor of the Wildcats. O'Brien has it, being harassed on D there. Not a lot of movement going on. He likes this. Oh, the rocker dribble to Pantelis, and a foul's called.
He called for that isolation there. It looked kind of like what you call a rocker dribble.
You
looked a little bit like
the cradle.
God, Sham God, yeah.
The in and out?
Yeah, the in and out kind of mixture.
It was effective either way.
Yeah, it worked.
Josh Sykes whistled for the foul there. Nice little pass to Pantelis as well. He was ready to go up. Sabres ball on the baseline. Pantelis back to O'Brien, puts up the 3 straight away, and it's no good. And the big long arms of Simon Bradbury raking that rebound in. Doyle has it. Got Kobe Davies on him. Looking to get it inside. Can't do it. Doyle has it back on top. Mismatch inside. And a foul's called on the drive. Kobe Davies just caught unaware there, but the foul's called on Zach Pantelis. That's his 4th personal foul there. Doyle's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Could have had you pick on any 3 players there for that foul. But that shows the veteran experience of Adam Doyle. Sees 2 or 3 players not in legal position, just drive straight into them, and a foul has to be called.
Yeah, put the pressure on the referees to make the call, and they didn't have a choice there.
Hits both free throws there. Leads out to 11 now. Beastie has it in the corner with Sykes on him. Out to Gabs. Doesn't quite get that. And Josh Sykes brings the ball up the court. Bit of dribble move there. And just rims out, but then Simon Bradbury there to clean up the mess. No, Brian takes it straight away. Great. Ball's past the no one. And the easy 2 there, Jeremy Mackay. And the Sabres call a timeout. And the lead has ballooned out to 15 points, 80-65. 6-0 run for the Wildcats. And it definitely looks like fatigue's starting to kick in a bit now.
Yeah, it's starting to slip away from him a little bit. Those 2 easy buckets by Eltham, taking the ball the full length of the court and laying it up. The first one was by Sykes, who got the rebound, went the full length of the court and laid it up at the rim. I think you can see what I'm saying. Like, he's impressive, but I don't know, maybe a bit too
not quite fine polished.
Well, I think that's the thing. He's polished. It looks like he should be dominating. Maybe he's just waiting for the right game to dominate.
Giving someone else the highlights this week.
Yeah, I guess.
He's been on the NBL1 top 10 plays of the week enough.
He looks a little bored, to be honest.
Sabres really struggling with... You can tell that Reece Carter's not out there. If he was out there, he would really have taken control and slowed things down a little bit.
Yeah, I think much like Doyle for Eltham, he would control the pace of the game a little bit more and slow it down when they need a bucket and need to relax.
Beastie has it. He's left wide open from behind on 3. Welcome to the NBL1, Ryan Beastie. Wide open 3. That's what he did his whole career at Regis University. Maybe they didn't quite get the scout on him this early.
They didn't do as much work as you did for the game.
No one does as much work as me. Adam Doyle wide open from 3. No good. And great play there. Simon Bradbury. Wildcats ball on the baseline. 14 on the shot clock. Doyle misses the little floater. Weldon wide open lane and just rims out there.
Got to finish those.
Bad luck. Doyle has it, slows it down. Beastie almost stepped off him, but then realized he's a great shooter. Lobs it in. Difficult pass there to Sykes. Thought about it. Step back. Shot clock down to 5. Sabres. And then Beastie pulls up. Gets the steal. Pantelis pushing it 2-on-2. Great pass there to Kingsley Box. Great pass there, Zach Pantelis. Leads now at 10 for the Wildcats. Sabres definitely not dropping their heads at all. They still think they can get this. Doyle has it at the top. Directing traffic. Kicks it to Mackay. Good hands there, Ryan Beastie. Ryan Beastie's definitely had his hands in everything the last few plays here.
Yeah, it looked like a good signing by the Sabres. He's active. He's into everything.
Oh, Mackay with the turnaround 3. No good. Not too sure what that shot was.
Was that a shot clock shot? It had to be, right?
There was 14 on the shot clock, wasn't there?
Oh my gosh, that looked like an end of the game shot when you're up by 15.
Doyle lobs it up and throws it down, and the foul. There it is. There's the top 10 highlight play.
It's a rare luxury in this league to have someone you can just toss it up to and they can go get it probably anywhere you put it.
Second personal, second team foul. In for the Sabres, Cullen McNamara.
You know, with what's going on in the game, the ups and downs of the whole game, I don't think I've seen the Eltham coaches stand up even one time. They're just they just are relaxed over there.
Well, they've got the veteran core, so when you got a guy like Adam Doyle who you can trust, he could. I mean, if he wanted to, he could just coach the game himself.
Yeah, maybe they're just letting him coach. They're just tired, taking this day off.
But I think that shows that the coaching staff trusts their team and they know what to do. And Doyle steals the ball there. Here we go, another top 10 play. Beastie maybe pulling the jersey a little bit, but either way, Doyle has it. Mackay double teamed. Great pass there, no look. And Josh Sykes, and he throws it down!
Now that was a heck of a dunk.
Josh Sykes, 2 highlight plays in a row. And Weldon drives in, he's got Doyle on him, turnaround Jay. Good move there, couldn't quite finish it off though. And then a foul called on Jeremy McKay.
40, Jeremy McKay. Fourth personal,
Just pushing Kingsley Box out of the way there. And the Sabres are going to keep possession on the sideline. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 5:51 left in the fourth quarter. Lead has ballooned out to 15, 85 to 70. If the Sabres can really lock down on defense here, 15 points, not insurmountable.
No, not insurmountable. It could happen. It doesn't. I don't have a whole lot of confidence in it happening, but you just need a ton of energy to then get back into it from 15 down.
Great move there, Jaden Weldon. Just being patient, waiting for the right opportunity, and puts it up. Sabres drop back into a zone. Good pass there. Simon Bradbury, elbow jump shot, knocks it down. Simon Conn-esque jump shot there.
Similar body types too.
O'Brien directing traffic here. Weldon, nice up fake there. Corner 3, McNamara. And that's no good. 2-on-2 fast break. Mackay pulls it out. Bradbury has it. Good pass there. Cross court, Adam Doyle, 45, and it's no good. Josh Sykes pulls in the rebound somehow. And Doyle slows it up. Shot clock's in single figures now. Screen set, there's a mismatch. Almost with the nice pass, but Tom O'Brien comes up with it. Good pass, Ryan Beastie, 45. And that's too short as well. Kingsley Box pulls it out. He thought about the 3 for a second. And then a foul called on the pass on Jeremy McKay. That's his 5th personal foul. He's going to take a seat for the rest of the game. He doesn't look too heartbroken about that. He was... he's...
I liked watching him play. He was into everything. He passing the ball.
Plays with a lot of energy, as does Tom O'Brien, but that shot's no good.
He looks like he might fall out of a lot of games.
He seems like he's the type of guy that can guard anywhere 1 through 4.
Yeah. Probably gets about 3 or 4 charges a game.
Ball's in the corner. Doyle back up top. Shot clock down to 4. Josh Sykes swings it. Shots up. Oh, and that nearly drops down. Oh, and then Jaden Weldon, nice move there, but then he loses it. And Kingsley Box knocks it down. It's getting a bit scrappy now.
It could happen though at 4. you know, if Eltham really gets lazy, the Sabres could come back. Stay tuned.
Definitely.
Don't leave the broadcast yet.
3-point shots up from the 45. No good. Beastie. Big box out there. He brings it up the court, kicks it to O'Brien. Beastie, that's a tough three. No good. Kingsley Box pulls up the board. Can't quite. And then Beastie again. Left-hand finish. Well done. Ryan Beastie is quietly stepping up a bit here. He's
Put together a good game.
really showing up in the fourth quarter.
Our stats department is down at the moment.
We have lost our stats.
You'd think with the staff we have at our disposal, someone would be able to get that.
Here we go. What? Doyle has the ball. Sabres coming out in a press, and then a foul there on Jaden Weldon.
I think he's out too now.
And that's his 5th personal foul as well.
That's his 5th personal foul, led the game with 6 points.
Just under 3 minutes left. 11-point advantage to the Wildcats, 87-76. Wildcats ball just in the front half. Here we go. Beastie, 14 points, 10 rebounds. He has himself a double-double to go along with his 14 points and 4 rebounds last night. He's acclimatizing to the NBL1 quite nicely. Sabres in a zone here. Really trying to stifle things up. Doyle has it. Defended by Beastie. And a foul called right as the shot clock goes off on Beastie.
Sabres foul number 8 on Ryan Beastie. 3rd personal, 4th team foul.
Doyle up to 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists.
It's funny how you see, you know, Doyle, who played, you know, sparingly for the Sixers over the last couple years, but then you see him play here, and you realize how good and skilled he is, and all that he can do, and you realize it is a big jump. It's a big jump from the NBL1 to the NBL, but
and that's a testament to Doyle himself as he hits the second free throw, that he knows his position and he trusts Joey Wright enough. The cross-court violation there, great D by the Wildcats. And that Doyle trusts Joey Wright, and it's a testament to Joey Wright as well that he can get these players to buy into his system, and his system which has proven so effectively with the likes of some of the players that he's developed.
Yeah, well, Joey, I mean, you either buy in or you're off the team. So,
Josh Sykes, here we go. Once again, Josh Sykes throws it down from the free throw line.
Jeez, he takes off from 2 feet, left-hand leaner.
Nice move there.
That's the thing.
Shot's no good. Here we go once again. Another lob. Josh Sykes, and he throws it down, and the foul.
Whoa. That's see, things like that. That was incredible. Those 3-4 dunks he's had. I mean, I don't know his situation, but if you're a guy like that, you would be here and you would be thinking, you know, that's an NBL player right there. He's got the athletic ability and the abilities to be an NBL player, but you're not going to get seen unless you've got these crazy stats. So if you're putting together game after game of, you know, 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 blocks, you're going to get to that next level. But, you know, if you're not willing to play hard every single time in every single game, you're not going to get there. But when you're doing stuff like that in this league, you know, you would think he's going to do everything he can to get to that next level and prove what he can do anywhere else.
Being an import in the NBL is not an easy job.
Not at all.
You really have to prove yourself for a long time. See a guy like Jeremy Kendall, who unfortunately will be out for the next few months with an ACL, but he's been putting in work in the old Siebel and then in the QBL and the Waratah League for years and years, winning MVPs, winning championships, but he just, for whatever reason, wasn't always getting that next opportunity. So you have to put in the work and prove yourself. And
yeah,
Josh Sykes, while he's an excitement machine,
it's an incredibly high, tense environment. At any point, there's someone behind you who's willing to,
put in twice as much work
and take
for
your
half
job
as much money.
Yeah, for less money at all times. You're getting evaluated, watched and evaluated. So you can't really take many days off.
Sykes up to 26 points to go with 10 rebounds. Step back three, Nick Gabsch just rims out. Fight for the board. Sykes has it again. Are we going to see another? Oh, proves he can pass as well. Out to Doyle.
Yeah.
Referee's not on your team, Josh. Once again, no good. Foul called on Nick Gabsch. And Sykes is going to go to the line once again.
Foul number 13, Nick Gabsch. Third personal, fifth
Gabsch up to 3 personal fouls. And Sykes once again shooting 2. Good thing he can dunk.
It is the end of the game.
He knows himself as well. He's going, oh, that's embarrassing.
Yeah,
I'm making the top 10 a few times this week, but maybe I'll make the not top 10.
Yeah.
And he redeems himself by hitting the second.
But when you're athletic like that, you don't necessarily need to be able to shoot to be able to move up to the next level either. I mean, he can do a lot of things other players can't.
But he's shown throughout this game as well that he can shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got the range.
It doesn't have a whole lot of weaknesses when you're looking at him.
As we have a Wildcats player down.
He doesn't need to be a knockdown shooter or anything like that. You just need to get to the point where you need to be guarded away from the rim. Guy like we talk about Ben Simmons in the NBA, like, he never needs to turn into like just a shooter that a Steph Curry. He just needs to be able to. You have to guard him. You scare him just enough that you have to guard that jump shot.
Mitch Lee there for the Wildcats, being assisted off with what looks like a right glute hamstring type strain. I'm no medical professional. Yep, he's pointing to it. But yeah, like Ben Simmons has that shot as Kingsley Box, Kobe Davies, excuse me, and Beastie comes up with the offensive board. Nice pass there, Kobe Davies to Kingsley Box.
Those guys work really well together.
But if Sykes can continue to show like he has in this fourth quarter. Has he thought about the 3? Bradbury, nice pass to the corner there. No good. Ovi Magbagor doesn't even have to jump to get the O board. And Doyle slows it down. We're inside 1 minute here in the fourth quarter as Doyle steps into a 3 and it's no good. And Sykes pulls up another rebound. Waldron slows it down, spin move, nice. There, just rims out. And Gabs brings it up the court. Kicks it to the corner. And Kingsley Box knocks down the 3. 2.5 second difference here, shot clock, game clock. 15-point advantage, and Doyle's just going to run down the clock. And Box gets called for the reach-in foul. And Coach Cooper Brown not happy with it.
I think he wants to see the game end.
Doyle to the line. Hits the first. The Sabres' young core has proved itself pretty good so far. They they need size. It's pretty much as simple as that. Yeah,
they got worn down a little bit. Who knows if this would have been both the teams' only game on the weekend. I'm sure it would have been much closer. But.
Beastie with the up fake. And Ovi Magbagor protecting the rim. And Kingsley Box misses the buzzer beater, and that's the game. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wildcats run out 17-point winners, 97-80. And I feel like, in similar to the girls' game, the final score doesn't necessarily reflect on the game. It was definitely a Wildcats game, but
yeah, I think they took them over. Second half, they kind of overpowered them with their height and probably experience. But you know, the Sabres, they don't back down, and they're always fun to watch. It's a good game to come out and see.
And that's a testament to them, even missing, you know, two of their veteran leaders, and then losing their third early on in the game. They never back down, and you can even see now they're still a team, they're a family, and plenty of positives to take into next week as we take a look at the leading scorers for the game. Well, Josh Sykes, well, wow, 27 points, 12 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks, but I feel like that 2 blocks is probably...
Yeah, I think he definitely had more than 2 blocks.
3, 4, or 5.
Yeah,
And plenty of highlights, plenty of opportunities to hear ourselves on the NBL1 top 10 plays of the week. And then Adam Doyle as well, 25 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. And then Mackay as well. He fouled out at the end, but 16 points and 7 rebounds and 3 assists and 3 steals. Wow, his stats just never finish. He's a bull, Mackay. He definitely has something. He's got that grunt about him.
Yeah, he was fun to watch. He'd be a player you would love to have on your team, maybe not necessarily play against. But I think he trained with us some when I was with the Tigers. He would come and train. I think that's where I recognize him from. He's definitely improved and gotten big and stronger since then.
He looks like the type of guy who could play and defend anyone from a 1 to a 4. Looking over at the Sabres now, leading the way, Nick Gabbs, 20 points off the bench and 5 rebounds. Not bad. And then Kingsley Box, once again, he's got a bright future ahead of him. 16 points, 9 rebounds. 9 rebounds. 4 offensive rebounds. Wow.
Yeah, sneaking in there around everybody.
And then, of course, Beastie in his first game at the Saberdome, 14 points, 11 rebounds. He looks like the type of guy that's going to fit in really well with the Sabres. Looking ahead to next week, Sabres taking on the Ballarat Miners and the Rush back here on Sunday. We hope you can join us then. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Southern Sabres and the Eltham Wildcats. Eltham take the win, 97-80. We hope you enjoyed the coverage. We hope you join in next week. Thank you very much for tuning in. Goodbye.